Daniel Sammy to join me at the podium. I would like to present you with this salutatorian medal. Congratulations on your many accomplishments. I promised him I was going to do this right.
Good evening, fellow graduates, friends, family, faculty, and staff. Tonight, I stand before you with the daunting task of attempting to say something that will keep your interest for the next few minutes and hopefully even be meaningful to you. I believe the best way to go about this is to give some personal advice from our shared experience throughout these last few years of high school. My first and absolute most important words of advice for you as part of my welcoming address is simply to do what you love or are passionate about to the best of your ability. Do not let others dictate what you should or shouldn't do in order to fit in or maintain a social status quo. In the next few years of your life, you will not look back at high school as a comparison of SAT scores and grade point averages, but as a culmination of the first few steps you took into your ongoing journey into adulthood. These were and are your years to explore what makes you happy in life, and you shouldn't be afraid to pursue your dreams, no matter what others think of you. From this point on, go forth with a passion, living out your life to the fullest. My second and last piece of advice is to simply put forth your absolute all in everything you do. Like the horribly overused and incredibly cliched expression, you should live your life without regrets. Never give yourself a chance to look back on anything with the thought that if you tried harder, you would have made a difference. Instead, put forth your best effort for all of life from now on, as your journey is just now beginning and it's too important to second guess. I can't conclude without shortly recognizing a few of the people who were the support for getting me up on this stage in front of you all tonight. The first, foremost, and largest acknowledgement I would like to give would have to be to my parents, Dr. Shahid Sami and Mrs. Sadia Shahid. I would need to spend the rest of my life to even hope to come close to thanking them for all that they've done for me up until now, so I can only hope they realize how much I appreciate all their support. Second, I would like to thank all of the wonderful teachers that I had the pleasure of being taught at Olympia. Each of you really opened my eyes and played a large part in all my accomplishments thus far. Last, but certainly not least, I would like to recognize a few of my closest friends who helped the human and teenage me survive throughout high school. Adi Masood, Hamza Masood, Taimur Pirzada, and Wei Lu Tong. High school would have been unbearably dry without you guys. With that, I would like to congratulate again all of us for graduating from high school and remind ourselves that this is only the beginning. Our lives, dreams, and impact on the world begins now.
I would like our valedictorian, Rachel Bowden, to join me at the podium now. Your valedictorian medal, and this represents all of your hard work and congratulations on your many accomplishments.
Thank you, Ms. Gibson-Lee. Over the past month, I've spent a lot of time contemplating about what I wanted to say to you this evening. Tonight is, for most of us, the most significant night in our lives thus far. And the anxiety was slowly setting in as I searched to find not only the right words to say, but also the courage to speak honestly and openly tonight. After thinking, I came to many realizations. For one, I'm not a very funny person. I can tell you right now, my initial plan was to give this amazing speech that would make all of you burst out into laughter the whole time, but that's not going to happen. Secondly, it was that my thoughts had been shrouded by this uncontrollable fear of opening myself up and speaking about my own struggles. And I let this fear nearly stifle my inspiration. So parents, teachers, faculty, friends, and class of 2012, my name is Rachel Bowden, and I feel so honored, yet completely nervous to be speaking to you tonight. For most of us, our first day of high school was one of the scariest days we'd ever experienced. There was a constant flow of what-ifs running through our minds, like, what if I don't make friends, or what if I can't find a lunch table to sit at? But after that first day, most of us realized that Olympia wasn't as scary as we once thought. Even to this day, I can't differentiate between the upstairs and downstairs 1100 building because they look exactly the same. But despite that, the school that was once so intimidating, over the course of 4 short years, we all found comfort in. As we look to our future, it can also be pretty intimidating. Some of us will go on to college, while others will take a different path and enter the workforce immediately. Some may also honor our country by joining the military. Whatever path we choose from here, we have to believe that our talents and abilities will help us make something out of our lives. The only thing standing between us now and our success is the fear of not succeeding. It's when we realize that succumbing to our fears prevents us from being everything that we can be. And when we overcome those fears, we gain the ability to truly succeed. Now, most would expect that the valedictorian would have no problem coming up here and telling you a long list about how to achieve your goals. But never have I been more terrified than in the moments preceding this speech. Beneath this gown, my knees are shaking, and I'm holding onto this poor podium for dear life. But as I stand in front of you, after about 2 minutes of speaking, I can say that I'm conquering my biggest fear of revealing my own weakness. I believe that every single person in this room has something so special and unique that they can offer the world. But we have to know our personal strengths and then be bold and use them to be part of something amazing. So class of 2012, I ask you to look at yourself right now, to look at how much you've accomplished, and to be so proud of yourself. Life is never going to be predictable, and it's certainly not always going to be easy. But never let the fear of pain, of failure, of change, or even of speaking in front of thousands of people stop you. With each experience in your life, you're going to have the opportunity to become a stronger and a better version of yourself. And as a person who spent most of her life being terrified of what other people think, I know that this experience has made me into something stronger. Inspiration can come from anywhere, and speaking to you today has truly inspired me to be bolder. So whatever you can do, or dream you can do, start it. Boldness has genius, it has power, and it has magic in it. Congratulations, class of 2012. Thank you.